that's the choices you make in life. I was in an economics class, and the teacher was talking about trade-offs. It had to do about the economy and like the trade-offs for like skill set and doing versus not doing or something like that. But at least for me, the context I take it in is that you either choose what to take in life, what not to take in life. I could absolutely go back to my fat days. I could absolutely do that. I could absolutely go back to eating where I feel full, or even eating at all. But I choose not to. Because, like the trade-off is worth it to me. So when it comes to diet, like I do what I do, but I couldn't recommend it to anybody else. I'm trying to remember what I had 3 days ago. Cause it was 3 days ago I had this boba drink at this boba place I'm forgetting. I had a bunch of bread from Cheesecake Factory, and then I had their pasta there, and then in the morning I had 4 slices of pizza in the morning, and believe me, that is way too much. Like, put me back in the old days, like I'll be like, yeah, I overate, but who cares? But now, like, I can't have that. So next day I ran for 1,000 calories and I went 0 on my calorie intake. It's just like I wouldn't, whenever somebody asks me about my diet, it's always like, it's tough to answer. It's very, very tough to answer for me. Because there's a guy at work that actually is somewhat like interested in what I do, which is crazy because like I don't have enough results yet, but I guess maybe it's because I talk about it, but like he asked me about my diet and I never know what to tell him. It's weird. Like when people tell me like, oh, Esteban, you're I don't know. It's just like the society or people like just treat you differently, and it's weird to me that that's a thing. I don't know. You get certain concepts like later on in life. I feel like the idea that somebody would treat you differently based on how you look, I feel like that one just evaded me for the past, my whole life. But I'm gonna be like not this Saturday but next Saturday. I'm gonna be hanging out with the friends from my high school, and I know that it's gonna come up, which is my gym routine, because they asked me last time actually. They asked me last time, and that was before I lost, because I feel like recently I lost like 3 to 4 pounds, so like that was before that. I did drop some muscle, but I feel like I need to like drop in total weight to kind of reveal like what I've been like doing, because when I was like just maintaining my weight, like I couldn't see anything in the mirror. Like I would check like month by month, and I have those pictures. I just didn't see much like change. I did see some, but not much. And that was like I was maintaining my weight. But now that I'm like I kind of want to like go down in weight just so I could see what I've been doing. Because believe me, I can feel it. Like, it's weird. You can, I can spread my lats out now. I didn't know that was possible. Like, never in my life have I ever spread my lats out. But I can just do that now. Like, that's crazy to me. My guy might be blind. Anyway, on new topic, it's wild how some people will get like they'll be driving and they'll get mad at things for, like, in my view, it's for no reason, because you can't control what other people do, so there's no reason why you should get mad at it. You know, I know people that are very susceptible to this. You know, it's not road rage, but you just get very annoyed at something that's outside your control. You know, like right there, right? You couldn't see it, but you know those huge like semi trucks, or those huge like hauling trucks that carry like tons of metal and whatnot, or basically like, they'll cover like they'll have like a bunch of grocery food and they deliver to grocery stores and whatnot. Like, I had this car that was just turning in my lane, and I was there, and it just didn't see me, so it's going to continue turning. So if I didn't stop, you know, that's hitting me right there. And it's wild that, like, and I'm going to forget about it, you know, very, very quickly. Like, I won't be surprised if I forget about it 5 minutes later. But, like, some people experience that, and they'll just, you know, crazy drivers, you know, and they'll just continue on and on about this. But it's important to understand what you can and can't control. Like, me personally, I don't think I've ever pressed my honk on my car. I think at most I pressed it one time on accident while I was in like the driveway. Like, I've never pressed it. But I don't feel like you take action. I don't know. Like, it's like, okay, that guy's gonna turn in my lane. Like, I slow down and I try to see what to do next. I don't honk because, like, he's already getting in my lane. Like, if I believed honking in that case would do anything, I would. But it's those situations where I feel like it can really get you messed up if you don't look at life through a lens of stoicism, which is I think I learned this in one of my philosophy classes, which is that stoicism is the belief that you should care about things that are within your control, and you shouldn't care about the things that are outside your control. You know, I think there's a scene that demonstrates this. It's in Kung Fu Panda. A lot of life lessons can be learned in Kung Fu Panda, where it's a scene where Master Oogway and the rat guy. Who's the rat guy? What's his name? Master Shifu. So Master Oogway and Master Shifu are like on like a cliff with this like peach tree, and the whole scene, I'm gonna describe it roughly. The whole scene is basically like Po isn't the dragon warrior, and Oogway's like, but you can shape him. He's like, he's unshapable into a dragon warrior. But Oogway's like, no, if you believe in him, it's possible. That's a horrible description, but also I feel like it's weird. Like, I I just don't feel like I have energy right now to like really put effort into like thinking about exactly how this is described. But it also might be that I'm just sick. Like, it might also be that I still have a bit of a headache. So I might just be nerfed right now. You know, I need a buff. Realistically, dude, I need a buff. I need to go in the patch notes, you know. But yeah, so doing that next Saturday, hanging out with the high school homies. Should I think about what I'm gonna do tomorrow? I don't know. It depends on if I still have this this headache and cold. It depends. 'Cause I like to stay at the house, or I like to not stay at the house, but you know, if you're not feeling 100%, you know, sometimes you just gotta stay inside. You know, I still did work out today though. That's non-negotiable. I looked at my my yearly stats. 83%. 83% of the time, I go to the gym. So it's a good habit.